There's the end of the swordfish. There's the end of the sharks. And there's the end of the sea turtles. Welcome back, this is Old School Soundscape, and you really should be listening to the playlist Radio 2007 because over time, I've shown off quite a bit of music tracks and it's starting to get real cozy. With the last of the sea turtles, I've cooked over 19,000 fish, and I'm not done yet. I need to cook these mantas, but I don't have the cooking level yet. I do have a plan to get there though. This is more of the temporos loot, and as you can see, I've got quite a bit of fishing bait and quite a bit of spirit flakes and quite a bit of feathers. I'm an Ultimate Ironman. I can't easily get this stuff back, so I'm not going to drop it. I have to use it. I'd be brain dead not to use it. And if I use it, I'm confident I can get myself to the cooking level I need to cook those mantas. So, there's really only one place for me to go now, the Fishing Guild. After a little experimentation, here's what I've decided to do. I'm going to use the spirit flakes to catch mostly sharks, sometimes swordfish when I want to speed it up. Then I'll go elsewhere and I'll use the fishing bait, get through all of that, and then I'll use all the feathers to train some fletching actually. So I have another long grind ahead of me. Before I really start to get into that though, I've got something special planned. Another collaboration, this time with Shadowcat. This is crazy. Yeah, you're looking dope. Both of these counts, I mean, we've got Unstable's kind of just like chilling. He's not.
Yeah,
really.
just kind of.
He's
kind
not
of ruin the clip.
The guy in the middle isn't part of this, but I'll stand too. I'm happy we're finally like getting to hang out in VC and talk for a little bit because
yeah, for sure.
I've liked your show for a while. Like, I kind of like before I really started making videos. I'd seen some of your stuff before, and you've got like two main series that you like actively produce now, right? You don't have like some secret
yes and
series.
no. That's another discussion for later on in the video.
I know, and we could try it. You could be like, "That's spoilers. I don't want to talk about that."
No, that's fine. That's fine. No, actually, I've been doing Generate Task for 3 years now, I think.
Okay.
That's been my main series, which kind of is honestly a little detrimental to me because it's tedious as series and just doing the same thing. But I mean, the tasks come up in different orders, so like people still enjoy watching it. I mean, the tasker community itself, they love watching my videos. Like that's where probably great. Most of my subscribers are from.
It's quality content and it's like the randomness, like it's like fresh, like it's just cool to see, like because I've accidentally done some tasks before, more so in leagues, but like that's a part of the game I've never touched, so like watching it, it's just like, oh wow, like that's weird, like I don't know, especially now that you're at the higher tiers, like the more niche stuff. It's just crazy to see.
Yeah, so like right now, I mean, if you're watching my character, you can kind of see that this is my current grind.
Yeah, I'm kind of like a noob, so I don't entirely. I don't
Blood
entirely
Shard
know.
is my current grind
Okay,
right
blood
now.
shard. I'm
So
sure.
I'm AFKing because I don't have the thieving level, and I'm not allowed to grind the thieving level because
Yeah.
I'm official. So there's a whole niche community thing with that between official and unofficial. Unofficial is just you have a task list. You kind of treat it like leagues. You just do whatever task you want. Official is you generate the task, and that's your task. I was doing two series kind of at the same time. The two accounts here, the Tasker and RNG test, which is kind of my own creation, and I've kind of come to the conclusion between work and family and stuff like that, I don't really have time to focus super hard on two accounts at once like that.
Yeah.
Because RNG test, there's no AFKing. It's constant. You're battling monsters. You're doing this. You're doing that. There is no AFKing aside from fishing. But
And I'm more
I have
familiar with generate task because like I've
yeah.
seen both your series, but I am more like I'm a more hardcore fan of generate task.
Most people are. The RNG test has not been doing well with the views, which doesn't really bother me. I don't really
Yeah.
record for the views. I just kind of do it to track my progress.
Yeah. Something that kind of came up and like just stuff I was doing outside of RuneScape recently is this concept of like if you're an artist, and as goofy as it is, like I do consider like YouTubing like an art. I'm not like a
Oh yeah.
Picasso of old school RuneScape YouTube, but I do consider it like it's like an artistic pursuit. And asking yourself like, am I okay with like? Oh, hold on, this is a big moment.
Imagine you got the stale baguette right here.
Well, see, that's even like okay for you. I'll talk to her. I'll talk to her. Ah, what pie on me? What pie? If
Oh.
I was gonna be funny and dismiss the sandwich lady. I was gonna dismiss sandwich lady, but all right,
Oh,
whatever. It's
that
a meat pie. Let me eat this. Let me eat this as well. No baguette. Would have been huge.
that would have been an amazing clip.
I would have kind of been frustrated because I can't really store that right now.
Oh yeah.
I'd have to drop it or hold on to it forever.
Yeah,
Anyways, the
that'd be
point being, asking yourself if you're cool making something that's like niche and maybe doesn't have like a lot of like broad audience appeal, but for those 7 guys that love what you do, they really love what you do. And I think
Oh
I've
yeah,
come to
yeah.
terms on like, I think I am cool with that. Like my channel does grow a little bit, which is cool. And it'd be
Yeah.
cool if I had like, the entire like nations on Earth, like if there was millions of people like watching what I do or whatever. But I'm still cool with like, whatever. So I feel you when it's like you do like want an audience, but at the same time, it's like this is kind of for me though. Did you have
But
the idea of like I'm gonna do this series, and then you're like I might as well make videos of it, or from the get go were you like I'm gonna make a YouTube series where I do this and all that?
originally it was just I'm gonna play this as Garnia only Ultimate Iron Man because I watched Swampletics and it looked fun, so I'll give it a try.
Yeah,
And
I've seen some of those vids. I haven't
yeah,
watched the
and
entire Asgardia series.
the very first episode is kind of a catch up because I didn't plan on recording it, but I had ran into a couple people just like, "What the hell are you doing, jumping over this crumbling wall in Falador for days at a time?"
Yeah,
I'm just like, "Well, I'm just here," and they're like, "Do you have a YouTube?" I was like, "No," but like once I kind of like ran into that interaction a couple times, I was like, I mean, why not? I streamed other games. I was mostly a shooter streamer, like MOBAs and stuff like that.
yeah,
Smite was the big one.
yeah.
And so I was like, I have the recording software. I just have to learn how to use it. So I kind of taught myself and kicked off that series, and
Word.
that's kind of where it came from.
Update on the
yeah.
Spirit Flakes, by the way. I've officially used, I think, like around a little over 100, and I've been doing this counting like since before you came, so at least like 2 hours. And I've
Jesus.
got 15,905 to go.
You're gonna be here for a while.
uh,
Yeah, I'll honestly admit I was a little surprised you reached out to me to do a collab because
Cause I'm
I
a
play
huge
with
fan.
games. Well, I know that, but like I play with sounds off. Period.
Yeah,
End of story. The only time I've ever turned sounds on was when I was learning TOA when it first came out.
yeah, yeah. You got to
It's
start learning the music track lore. Like, okay, what is the music track for this area?
Uh, Mellow?
Mellow. You knew it. You knew it. Easy.
I
That's
opened
funny.
my music player.
Oh dang. Dang. It is a good track though. It's I think it's like the walt one of the waltzy ones to me, like floaty, like in a 3/4 time. I'm kind of a musician. I'm not like a pro, and I don't know. Part of it, I sometimes will get comments about this, and I feel guilty because like I wish I could also like be more in depth musically analytical, but I don't have like an ear for like what's that? Oh, that's a C sharp. I hear that. Yep, that's a C sharp. I hear that. Like I can't I
Yeah,
can't do
what?
that. And
Once upon a time, I was that way.
oh, for real? Do you play any
Yeah.
like instruments? Are you a singer?
Uh, no, I
You
am
sing?
not a
You got a
singer.
singing career?
No. No,
He's more of
actually,
a rapper.
in middle school, I was in band, and I loved my band teacher. She was awesome,
Yeah.
and she would bribe me with candy to learn new instruments.
Oh, cool.
So, so like I went to nationals all the time every year in middle school,
Oh,
and
dang.
I was in after school jazz band, so I learned
Oh,
how to play
wow.
every instrument that they had. I mean,
That's
any
crazy.
alto, tenor, baritone, sax, trombone, tuba, clarinet, flute, trumpet, all of it.
Dang. That is
I
crazy.
learned Yeah, I learned all of it. I went to nationals for tuba, tenor sax. Those are my two big ones. So like I was really into music back then.
It's
I
cool
was loving it.
talking. We finally got to add each other as friends in game. Wait, let me check my friends list though because it says Shadow Task, but I don't see RNG Test as a friend. So,
I have you added. It says you're offline.
mm, I'll
My
have
private is on.
to. I'll just add you again. It's probably me. But yeah, thanks for taking time and chilling for a bit. Uh,
There it goes.
sweet, sweet. I think it was probably on me then. Really though, like thanks for coming down. I know this isn't like the most. I try to like go like something involving someone else's account. Unfortunately, I don't know if there was a specific zone of the game that we could say is yours. You know what I mean? So thanks for being able to come down here and meet me
Yeah.
somewhere and hang out and chat. I hope people do check out your channel because I mean I love your series. I hope just you have fun, keep making them. On one hand, I hope that like you get everything easy, but on the other hand, I want content, so I
Oh
hope
yeah.
there's a healthy
Don't
amount of grind for you.
don't worry. There's plenty of grind in my future.
Cool. Well, you got important stuff. I won't keep you any longer. Thanks for chilling, dude. This has been fun.
Yeah, for sure. I'm
I'll
down to
be here
chill
for a
another time
while.
too.
What?
I'm down to chill another time too. I hate to cut it short.
Yeah, no, we'll now that I know you, and I'll try to spot you in game. And there's other people I've collab with I go see sometimes. Just depends on if you're somewhere that's I don't have the music yet, but that's usually no biggie. And if nothing
Yeah.
else, I'm here. So I've got 15,870 flakes to go.
Oh yeah.
Oh man, that's literally like 40 since we brought it up last, like half an hour ago. This is
Oh,
gonna be a while.
Jesus. Yeah, it's gonna take a long time.
But well, thanks again for doing it. Hope you have a good one. Go do what you
Yep.
got to do, man. It's no biggie. I'm like a
Yep, sounds
Midwesterner,
good.
so I know the say goodbye, but you take forever doing it, so we can keep
Oh
going.
yeah, I know it.
Cool.
All right,
Thanks
I will
again.
talk to you later.
Peace. Take it easy.
Yep, see ya.
See you. Thanks again to Shadowcat for coming out, spending some time chilling with me, talking for a bit, and having some fun. He's a great guy, and I'm going to link his channel in the description. Go check him out. Go binge his series because he makes a lot of great content, and he's been doing it for a while. So it's a lot of stuff you can go watch. Go watch it. It's great. Before I finish this episode, there's actually kind of a quest involved with the fishing guild. Not so much the guild itself, but the quest does unlock the ability to catch minnows here, so I'm going to knock that out real quick. Thanks for watching. This episode was a ton of fun to make. I had a lot of fun with Shadowcat. I had some fun doing this quest, discovering a new place. I've never been down here before, so this is kind of cool. And the music track was really great, so I'm happy I could show that off. Hopefully other people start to like it too, because this was actually a really great music track. I've got a lot of fish to fish and cook, so I don't want to wait until I'm done with that to put the next episode out. I'll figure out something, so I'll keep the series going. I'll try to be more active. That's kind of the goal in general for 2024, is to kind of put videos out more consistently and just be a bit more active. Let me know in the comments what you liked and what you're looking forward to in the series, and the link to my new Patreon's in the description if you're into that sort of thing. In the meantime, take it easy.